everyone's doing well. I took a little break from tarot, but then when I sat down today, I got a bunch of downloads, okay? I don't like the way that this is. Whatever. We are going to... Maybe we'll have this in. No, it's just annoying. Right there. So I've been transmuting energy for like 48 hours straight, really hard. So there will be a backfire of energy. It should be backfiring now. That's why I keep like telling these people, okay, I know that they watch, okay? I can feel their energy. I'm very familiar with that energy. So I keep telling these people, stop throwing that to me, okay? Because I'm going to heal it and I'm going to give it to my higher power, okay? And the universe will have to react, right? So it's like, stop. But I say it, right? So it's not to be believed in their eyes. It'll only get worse, okay? It builds, okay? You know how like if you go and you break the law one time and it's you're a first time offender, right? Same thing with spiritual law, man, okay? Like pretty soon you'll just be completely stripped of all of your manifestation skills, okay? So then you will be on empty. You'll be lack consciousness, lack in finances, lack in healthy relationships, in every aspect of your life. If you keep doing that, like, why would you want to live a life like that, right? Always having to be codependent upon the next person or the next opportunity just to be jailed again. You know what I mean? It's just not worth living a life like that. Okay, so I have sat down today. These are all for today's date. So there's 2, 4, 6. Wait. 2, 4, 6, 8 readings for today, okay? So I'm gonna read these, we'll go through them, and then we'll see if I feel like pulling some cards. Okay. So I titled this one, If They're Going Down, So Are You, okay? And then I put in brackets, so they think. So you may think that this is like a karmic towards the collective, right? Someone living in their south node towards someone living in their north node. Like if you're going down, if I'm going down, so are you. But in this reading, it was a karmic to another karmic, okay? I'm just gonna read it, and I'm not gonna interpret my reality back to you guys, okay? If I feel like I have something helpful, like what got me through these types of situations, then I'll mention that. But I'm not gonna mention my personal, what I'm going through in this, okay? Because I feel like it's drawing attention, it's drawing like I feel like it's interfering with other people's intuition towards their story, right? So I'm just gonna read it very simply, and you apply the words to your story, okay? And if I have any tips, I'll go ahead and I'll share those, okay? Or if I have any remarks, because I'm full of those. um, Someone is emotionally unstable, okay? They're talking like they're heartbroken. Okay? They're talking like they're heartbroken and confused. And then I heard somebody's thought. I heard somebody's thought and they're like, "No shit." No shit, you're confused. And it was like somebody who had been trying to give this person advice that they refused to listen to, okay? So now they're saying that they're heartbroken and they're confused. They lied to a group of people on this person that they're heartbroken about. I don't know why I did this, but heartbroken about. They're heartbroken about not being attached to this person, okay? Treating this person, disregarding this person, treating them like absolute shit. And now this person, they realize that there's like money attached to them, and that is why they're heartbroken, okay? So they lied to a gang of people to be a third party attachment to gang stalking, okay? Saying that this, they were saying that this person that they loved, okay, this person that they're heartbroken over, that they were telling everybody's secrets, okay, and that they were just lying on them, okay. They told heinous lies about this person, hoping that these groups of people would attack this person, okay. They said things. I just said they, but this masculine said things, or it could be a femme too. They said things that they knew pissed these people off, okay? Hoping that they would attack this person. And this person wasn't telling any secrets. They were just reading the current energy, okay? We could literally pick up on anybody watching, okay? It just struck a nerve because the truth hurts. So it wasn't that. That ain't it, okay? So, and they said a lot of other heinous lies. For this person to be stalked and attacked to this extent. Now somebody's fearful, but they're hiding their fear, okay? They feel fearful, but they hide their fear with like toxic masculinity traits, okay? And women can hold those too, okay? I don't know why they say these toxic traits, okay? I don't even know why that is that's a phrase. Anyways, and like it's like toxic behavior and anger. That's what they hide their fear with, okay? So if they're really really angry and like being really tough and toxic and shit, okay? Being like sporadic and shit, that's their way of hiding their fear. Okay, so this person's very fearful. They're acting like they're acting too tough, okay? Like they have the gab or something, I don't know, but it's super toxic. Super toxic behavior patterns, anger, and more lies. The truth is that this person is obsessed with having another be in a state of fear, okay? So much so that they're not this person that they've put in this state of fear, okay? They've done this for so long that so much so that this person isn't scared anymore, okay? They're not afraid to die because these people have tried to kill them how many times. It's like, well, if I'm not gone yet, I'm just going to keep standing in my power. It's gotten me this far. And even if I were to die, at least I'd die on my honor, right? not on some dumb shit, right? At least I have that confidence, I have that nobility to my name, right? I was fighting for mine and my little family's justice as a single mother. Okay, that is honorable. I will not stand to be abused like this anymore. I'm not a victim. For example, okay, so somebody's not fearful anymore, and it's not that they want to die and that's why they're not fearful, okay? It's just that, why live in fear, right? Why let that hold you down? Why let that be a dark cloud over you when you have no control over the choices that person makes, right? We can choose to sit in it, or we can just not. Oh, that's reminding me of something here. This might be a long reading, okay? I think we read it last time, but I'm going to go over it again. This is the Art of War. What page? I didn't think it was that far back. Because it's forward, okay. Bear with me. Maneuvering. Energy. Tactical dispositions. I think it's this one. No. You're my son. What the heck? Weak points and strong points. I'm just going to read what I have underlined here, okay? I'll find that another day, but it's like, when you live in fear, you die many times over before it's even your time to die. You know what I mean? So it's like, why live in that? I need this to rest my feet on. Okay, so the Art of War. Okay, so I underlined what I thought was important here. So it's important to know that it's a matter of life or death, okay? A road either to safety or to ruin. So when you think of it like that, you'll want to be disciplined. You'll want to be tactical. with still living free, right? Or trying your best to. The art of war then is governed by 5 constant factors to be taken into account in deliberations. These 5 factors are the moral law, heaven, earth, the commander, method, and discipline. Moral law is a principle of harmony, okay? In its moral aspect, one might be tempted to render by its morale, were it not be considered as an attribute of the ruler. Okay? So sometimes we can't, because then those people will, it just depends. Moral law causes the people to be in complete accord with the ruler. They will follow him regardless of their lives, undismayed by any anger. Undismayed by any anger. Without constant practice, the officers will be nervous and undecided when mustering for battle. Okay, so same with like transmuting energy and actively fighting battles spiritually. Okay, as spiritual individuals, we have to know to take that time for ourselves. Okay, sometimes we will be up for 48 hours transmuting energy, right? We just don't know why we can't sleep, or we get woken up at 3 a.m, or the day you're just like, I know I'm not going to sleep tonight because I'm going to be transmuting energy all night, right? And then sometimes succumbing to these attacks through the devices, right? I know, and that's okay. And pouring into ourselves and letting us ourselves know that it isn't our fault that we're being targeted like this. Like, we don't need to take that on as like, you know, it's like, don't internalize attacks and keep practicing. Like, if you have any sort of practice with your intuition and your spirituality, like your psychic gifts, keep practicing, okay? Because then you won't be nervous, right? You won't be nervous. You'll know exactly what to do energetically to combat whatever you face, okay? Just keep practicing. Even if you don't even think, if you think that you don't know what you're doing, keep doing it, okay? Because that's how I felt when I first started. Like, I knew what I was doing. I knew I had the idea of what to do, okay? And I knew that I was doing something because I could feel it. And then I just kept doing it and doing it and doing it, like repetitive, okay? Until finally it's just like second nature. I don't even realize I'm doing it sometimes. I'm just doing it naturally. So whatever it is to you, right? Whatever visualizations or practices you do within the mind, within the psyche to protect yourself, okay? Keep doing it. It is working, and it will get stronger, okay? So, and what is it? Standing on your values, standing on your virtues, okay? It's not returning back to sender, okay? It's not that, okay? A return back to sender, you'll get bad karma, okay? Like, I see a lot of readers on here, and they're like, they send it back to sender. But it's like, in my mind and in my heart, I can't do that, because me needing to protect my energy in the first place was because this got sent to me. So why would I send that out, right? I don't want to send that out. I just don't want to deal with it, right? And plus, the universe is going to read that vibration that they sent out and get them anyways. So if we return to sender, that karma won't be as equal. It'll have that return to sender taken off of it, right? So the karma's worse if we do not return to sender, okay? What we do is we take that energy, okay? We take all that hate and we transmute it into love, okay? And we allow that love to heal us, right? So then we are more healed, we are more loving, we are more happy, and it is radiating off of us, okay? And it benefits us and the people that we love surrounding us, right? So what I do, I'll tell you what I do. What I do is I say, take all that hate and I gather it within my mind, okay? And I feel it, okay? And then I say, turn it into love and allow it to heal me, okay? And then I get like a little bit of a boost for like a day, okay? Sometimes longer, sometimes it just depends on what's being sent, right? And sometimes I can feel exactly what they targeted and exactly how it's working for me. Sometimes I forget and it builds up and then it lasts, that little boost of energy lasts longer because I was dealing with all that hate for a little bit of time, right? A length of time. So that's what I do. I gather it within my palms, okay? I gather it within my palms. And it transmutes into love, okay? And it transmutes into love with a really, really, really bright white light. Okay, the same light that brought me back when I died. Okay, so this white light is just a pure source of energy. Okay, it's a pure source of unconditional love energy. Okay, and it's very powerful. So that is what's like kind of like shooting and glowing out of my hands as I'm transmuting that energy, okay? It goes into my hands and then it goes wherever it wants. I allow it to heal me however it wants to heal me, and usually is kind of accustomed to whatever magic they threw at me. So instead of targeting that, they may target it for a bit if I sit with it for a while, but as soon as I transmute that, it'll actually benefit that area that they were targeting. That's how that I'm healing at a rapid pace. Okay, these people keep throwing it, and I'm healing very fast. Like people are like, "Whoa, she looks so much different," right? Because I am, okay, because they are boosting my abilities to transmute. So there is ways you can just flip the script on these people, right? So keep practicing. Heaven signifies night and day, cold and heat, times and season. Mang Shai refers it to the hard and the soft, okay? So the land, waxing and waning of heaven. So heaven is like the 5 elements, the 4 seasons, you know, like the weather, the wind, the clouds. People used to get messages from the clouds, right? Like they'd be like cloud messengers, okay? But now that weather is being heavily manipulated, I'm not too sure. I'm sure, yes, you could still read the clouds because God's way more powerful than these people manipulating the weather. But yeah, people used to do that all the time. but it's probably about weather here. That reminded me of it. Earth compromises distance, great and small, danger and security, open ground and narrow passes, the chances at life and death. The commander stands for the virtues of wisdom, sincerity, benevolence, courage, and strictness. The 5 cardinal virtues of the Chinese are humanity, uprightness of mind, self-respect or self-control or proper feeling, wisdom, sincerity, and good faith. Okay? Or good faith. Here, wisdom and sincerity are put before humanity or benevolence. And the 2 military virtues of courage and strictness substituted for uprightness of mind and self-respect, self-control, or proper feeling. Yeah, because if you are fighting for a country, you want to think bigger, right? The greater good for humanity. That's what I'm thinking there. But they don't really state why they do that. Method and discipline are to be understood. Okay, so it's saying how they would rank these officers, okay, in proper subdivisions based on how they graduate this method and discipline. So you want to do good, right? Because you want to get into your proper subdivision. I'm kind of getting you're out of these people's their caliber, okay? And these people they come in various ages too, because most of the people that were attacking me were old. Some younger, but not much. These 5 heads should be familiar to every general. He who knows them will be victorious. He who knows them will not fail. Okay, because you know when to act and not to act. Okay, you know when to not react. And most of the time too, when we feel emotional and we want to do something about it, that is when we sit and meditate, okay? Because I don't know how many times, most of the time, okay? A good 90, high 90 percentile of the time, I'll understand that the answer is to do nothing. Okay, I just need to process those emotions. And not react, okay? Because I'm in my feelings right now. And we don't react when we're in our feelings, okay? We sit with that, we process that, we surrender that, and eventually we'll get a strong intuitive urge to do something if need be, okay? And when we don't, it means that we just had to let that go, right? I was gonna do a reading yesterday, but the energy was making me so angry, okay? And I would have came on here and I would have been being super extra mouthy. Okay? And I'm no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna stoop to this anger, right? So what it mirrored back to me was there's still a lot of healing to do, okay, because of what the situation has done. Which of the two generals has the most ability? With whom lie the advantages derived from heaven and from earth? On which side is discipline most rigorously enforced? Theirs is not, right? Because when you have things in your favor due to unfair advantages and underhanded weird fucking ways to do shit, right? By like stalking, okay, and hacking and stuff like that, you lose that discipline, okay? You lose that fear, okay? That God-given fear, you lose it because you feel like you're above the law, okay? So your discipline goes out the fucking window. Which army is stronger, okay? And I don't mean strength like muscles. I mean like that inner strength, that confidence on you're standing on your truth to have your rights not be violated, to have justice for you and your little family, okay? And it's not like you're asking for much. You're asking for your rights not to be violated, okay? To hell with respect, fuck. They obliterated that, right? It's like I'm asking to be treated like a human being who has the right to speak my truth, okay? And I will keep speaking until I and my son get my justice, okay? My sons, plural, okay? Because what affects me indirectly affects them. On which side are officers and men more highly trained? In which army is there greater constancy both in reward and in punishment? On which side is there the most absolute certainty that merit will be properly rewarded and misdeeds summarily punished? By a means of these 7 considerations, I can forecast victory and defeat. Okay, so this is how you choose your battles, right? This is how you choose your battles. And in my mind, okay, in my mind, divvying the two, collective comes in with the victory here, okay? I heard by a landslide, but I don't know what landslide means. Let me write that down. Here we go. Okay. Back to the reading. Okay. The truth is that this person is obsessed with having another fearful, so much so that they're not scared anymore. Okay? Awareness is half the battle. The reason that this person's heartbroken is that they are codependent off the money that them and a Jezebel spirit stole from this person that they've been lying on. to have people stalk and attack behind the scenes. So now all of a sudden they love this person or they loved this person. Okay? They worked endlessly to have this person heartbroken and beaten down so that they could emotionally manipulate their way back into their energy, okay, acting like their savior. To do this, they told others how to make this person feel rejected, hated, and defeated. People are talking how this person shamelessly stole this woman's fortune and turned around and spoiled a slut. People are working together to now hold the person that they stalked in high regard, okay? And to treat them with respect after attacking them, after stalking them, right? Still stalking them, right? Still watching them, like, because they don't want to look evil or obsessed to the public. So something about public image is important to these people. There are some sort of workers within the system, okay? They're upset how they couldn't succeed on leaving somebody out of their own fortune. They couldn't change someone's destiny, their fate. This person's over it. They're like so over it. So there's this lying couple are flailing around trying to point blame and implement more people. So they're trying to like recruit and implement more people, but they're really just trying to like fill the slot, right? The scapegoat slot. Okay, next reading. This one's called When There's No One Left to Scapegoat. Damn. Someone's ordered to release some sort of documents. These documents are forged. Took action in envious rage, okay? And I like that combo because it worked perfectly for the energy I was feeling. Envious rage, okay? They falsely accused their opponent as if they were this person's competition, okay? It was never a competition. These people aren't on the same caliber in any aspect. Otherwise, this envious grudge holder, okay, it was never a competition. Otherwise, this envious grudge holder would have made herself known, okay? It was very indirect and cowardly. Has to let go of this lifestyle. And they're pissed. They're pissed that they couldn't have this person scapegoated, okay? I was given like really incompetence, okay? Like they didn't put any thought into what would ever happen down the line because of this no discipline, no punishment, okay? They've been getting away with things and not being punished for a very long time. For like all of their adult life. So they've been doing this a long time. What is this? Setting people up. Doing criminal acts and having another fall for it. You'll see as we go on. Has to give it this lifestyle. Okay. Feeling very insecure of having to give everything up. Okay. Someone's humiliated. They're feeling weak. Okay, because friends, peers, family members. Okay. I was kind of getting another energy. This is a different energy. Side note. The people surrounding them that they lied to and manipulated, they're disowned. Like either their friends, or their peers, or like a group of people. It could have been family members. They disown this person, okay? They're disowned. They see it clearly, their deception. And they understand how mentally ill they are in order to go through with this, okay? It was giving serial killer vibes, okay? It was giving like like, oh shit, like this group of people were enabling this person, okay, and they're just now realizing how bad their mental state has, like how calculated, cold, whatever, how much it's like gotten worse, okay, and it's like an eye opener. It was serial killer vibes. They'll not reinforce for this person anymore, okay? Heavy enabling energies up until now. Someone's getting cursed out, okay? Someone's getting cursed out because they're still trying to sneak someone, okay? They're trying to kidnap their competition's child, or, yeah, that's what I was getting. They're trying to kidnap this competition. They're trying to kidnap their child in order to have them distraught, to destroy them emotionally. Okay, and whoever was this plan got brought up to, this person told them, they told him exactly how it is. Okay, like don't you fucking ever contact me for, don't you ever talk to me again. Like, there was a hard boundary. They like told them who they are, okay, and told them like, don't you ever fucking talk to me again, okay? Like, they gave it to him, or they're about to. Clear that. Hard boundary laid. This person is and was dead wrong for what they've done, okay? And what they still transpire to do. Didn't want to walk away from being the devil within somebody's life, but now they got no choice. It's because people aren't down to do their hate crimes anymore. They're not because they know that these hate crimes are being done to an empress, okay? Someone genuine, someone who will stand up for themselves, okay? They don't want to attack an empress on some desperate, imbalanced bullshit, like complete lies, right? They were gaslighting people to stalk and to cause instability in the person that they, in their identity fraud victim's life, okay? So they identity fraud this person and then gaslit these people into attacking them with lies, okay? And these lies were actually things that this person does. So that they would stay unhealed or in a panicked state of mind, okay? So that they could present this panic or this uneasy state of mind. They could present it as unreliable. They could present it as irresponsible. They could present it as sporadic, as paranoid, as a liar, a manipulator, okay? And someone was calling someone a stalker, who they were getting people to stalk. So this person's like mentally, like, they need help. This person needs to be institutionalized because it's serial killer vibes, okay? Like, they fantasize the deaths that they want to do to this person. Like, they want to watch, but I don't know. I don't want to go into detail about that. Okay, this one's called, It's Not Their Fault That They're Living a Lie. Lied, impersonated someone's essence, okay? How? You can think that you did all you want, but that's just impossible. Everybody has their own unique blueprint, okay? So try to impersonate someone's essence. Okay, that's better. Try to. All the while defaming their character, okay? They were doing crimes through fraudulent accounts, okay? Clear that. hate crimes, a lot of threats, okay? They were threatening people, okay? They were threatening women, okay? They were threatening women that they were gonna steal their fucking partners, okay? They were sending nudes, okay? Explicit pictures of this person. They were acting as if they were a sex worker through this hack device, okay? So that this person would look like a prostitute. They wanted to destroy someone's ability to repair themselves after betrayal, their ability to heal. Okay, but the thing is that those are lies. Okay, that ain't gonna do shit to me for real. Okay, and the thing is like when you do this and you set someone up to look like this, when you actually do this, okay, you actually are a sex worker, you actually do these hate crimes, and you make it look like somebody else. Okay, when this gets exposed, it'll affect you more because it's your truth. Okay, if it's some lies, like fucking, I'm flattered. I'm flattered that you think that so highly of me to want to have others hate me to have some sort of advantage. Okay. Didn't want anyone to give this authentic healer. Okay, and I say authentic healer because they were trying to impersonate this person's purpose. They were trying to affect this authentic healer's immediate, okay, their sense of immediate help, right? They didn't want this person to get any sort of help, so they immediately intercepted that. Help of any kind, okay, even public resources. Ask the cops. Okay. Didn't want anyone to give. Okay, I already read that. There could be delays in some sort of travel plans, excuse me, or delays in projects, okay? People are like blocking communication because they know that this impersonator boldly slandered this healer, saying how that they're resentful. I'm doing a video. What's up?
Can you help me with something?
Is it urgent?
What?
Is it urgent? Is it okay? You can wait then.
Okay.
I'll be like 20 minutes. Slandering this healer, saying how that they're only resentful because they work like a dog fucking for money. Okay, and I put 18 plus on my videos, so that's why I realized that I can say that. Okay, so prostitution and blah 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 blah, whatever else, right? And then had these false accounts to back that. Anyway, the truth is that they do this, okay? And they don't want to be exposed that they're not a healer, okay? They're not protected spiritually. And they're not getting any sort of immunity, okay? This person didn't disclose to a community of clientele that they were ill before having intercourse without protection. Okay, so there was a huge breakout here within cities, within communities. I just heard communities, plural. Okay, so this person was having unprotected sex knowing that they were ill. They tried to infect everyone, okay? But that everyone sounds like a lot, okay? There was like probably like a handful of people throughout 4 years. Anyways, she tried to like lay with everyone that this person laid with right after they laid with them, okay? They got some sort of feeling of like pride, some sort of feeling of like achievement doing that, okay? So anyone this healer laid with, as soon as she was aware, she went and laid with them, okay? To have, I don't know what this is. To have them believe that this healer was the one publicly sexually attacking the health of these communities. Okay? So how they did this was with fake health records. Okay? This was the doctoring of the health records. So they were hoping to like sleep with these men, okay? Hoping that these men would go back to the healer and infect them too, okay? Because they have this hate, this resentment, this grudge, okay? Yuck. And they made a lot of people sick in the process. That's not good, right? That's against the law. She thought that she would have been able to transfer this illness onto this healer by now. This healer would energetically feel when the other person was starting to act different, right? When they were starting to act all full of ego and be all macho, right? And get like real fucking desperate to connect, right? And they pull back just in time, every time. It was a very bad choice to plot ill will on someone authentic when you yourself are not healthy, okay? Because when you do that, okay, and you know that they have no ill will, it has to backfire and your shit's gonna exasperate, right? So it's like, why would you do that when you already know you're sick? It's just gonna get worse. If you have a good understanding of spiritual law, karma, right? Okay, and you tried to it's like you did this to someone authentic, knowing that you're not well, okay, and you're trying to get this person to pay for it. Like you got sick because of your own life choices, okay? Not this person didn't choose that. And it's like not even to say that like that's not a diss towards any sort of people's hustle, okay? I understand that some people this is what they do for their hustle. Protect yourself. This person they have boundary issues, okay? Huge, okay? Huge. They avoid hard work, but they want the glory of this healer's successes. Okay, they want the glory, they want the success, but they don't ever work on themselves. Behind Closed Doors is the title of this one. And then I also wrote Right Under Your Nose. Underestimated someone's wisdom because themselves do not have the ability to look into others on a deeper level. Okay, they look very surface-based. Okay, they judge this person. They're not wise. So how would they ever be able to identify this within someone else? They thought that you were like them. A talker. A gaslight. Underestimated the depth to you. And when they finally chose to recognize this, they thought that for sure they would be able to at least humiliate and betray you, to have everyone turn on you, right? They wanted someone left in debt. They wanted someone to be indebted to them. They wanted to beat them down to the point that you turned just as cold as them. Or to have you so beaten down that you would act out of character towards these past people, and they could say, I told you so. She turned people against you. I said she, but it doesn't have to be a she. She turned people against you. And that never... Oh, okay. And that never happened no matter how hard she tried. She couldn't get this person to act out, okay? Stand firm in their on their like stand their ground, yeah, stand firm on their virtues, right? Their values, whatever, on their honor, but never out of character, okay? Feeling misled in order to cause. Okay, so these other people I'm speaking on now, the people that they conspired with, right? They're feeling misled. Okay, they were misled to cause panic, pain, suffering, and to humiliate this person. Okay, and this person that they were doing this to, or are doing this to, some people, they're peaceful. Okay, they're now comfortable, even in this state, even in this chaos. So this person being comfortable and peaceful has these third parties that created distress, feeling very like uneasy. Okay, they feel like that there's no, oh, get this, they feel like that there's no chance at love with this wise and trustworthy person now. No shit. Because they teamed up with this unstable karmic that was breadcrumbing them with this person's stolen trust. Thinking back on terrible memories, haunted that the person that they caused instability over a hating ass bitch. Okay, this woman that they caused instability is about to be rich. And they won't get anything out of that pocket, okay? Or to line their pockets. These past people finally putting the pieces together. Oh, okay, so these past people are finally putting the pieces of the puzzle together of the past, okay? Remember how I said how this woman's been doing it for a long time, or this masculine? Their entire adulthood. Past arrests, broken bonds, conflicts that arise, fake emotions, lack of empathy. All these things make them aware of who is actually capable and who has the means to give and to get information to set them up, then point blame, and to have others be trapped, destroyed in dealing with the consequences of their actions, okay? With no escape, okay? Because they get these people either like, or in jail, right? So how many people died taking accountability for this woman's actions? How many people are innocent and in prison? I don't know, but they're like finally realizing, like, so if I was helping this person do this, and this, and they have the software to do this, and this, and I saw them be cutthroat, no empathy, no fucking quit. Wait, was this person in my energy when I got arrested? You know what I mean? Right under your nose. Okay. Like the energies that they blame are people that they're jealous of, and they're jealous of them because they believe that they're better than them. Okay? So the people that they have scapegoated, they probably don't have it in them to do that. All right, this one's called Toxic Couple Play Both Sides. Playing the streets in the system. Someone's ex was impersonating them. Okay, they were impersonating them too. It's like, not only was a woman being all jealous and creating false accounts, someone's ex was on board with this too, okay? Like, they're like being a woman online. Or if they're a woman, they're being a masculine online, okay? And like contacting people that they think you would be interested in, or people that you were they thought you were interested in the past, okay? And then like sabotaging that, okay, with some messed up messages. It's like, what the fuck? Someone's ex was impersonating them too. Very self-centered and power hungry. This person controls others through fear, okay? A psycho couple partnered up with corrupt people in places of high power or power, okay? Like cops, lawyers, judge, other criminals that work with cops. Okay, but then to the people who don't talk to cops, they act like they hate cops. Okay, you know what playing both sides is, right? To be cutthroat and to strong arm, okay? And then they went ahead and criticized this person that they tried to strong arm. They criticized them unfairly by lying to their homies and playing mind games to have them be attacked. Manipulated this very person that they attacked, okay? Manipulated their friends and their peers, their family members, okay? That there was an investigation on you, but really they were like, these people were impersonating investigators. They were impersonating government entities. They were impersonating people you call to like get your fucking phone bill or your banking stuff handled, right? These people were impersonating a lot of people, okay? Just to manipulate your reality. Okay, manipulated friends and families, saying that there was an investigation on you, okay, that you were having problems with the law, okay, and that they were not to speak on it, okay, because there was some sort of gag order that they were supposed to just have this investigation be done without consent or without warranted. It was an unwarranted investigation, okay, which do not exist, people. Okay, find your rights, go read something, okay, figure them out, learn them, apply them. You need to have a warrant, okay? You need to have a warrant to investigate as well. You need to address that person, okay? You need to have them sign that they know that they're being investigated. Okay. Jesus. You don't even have to talk to them. You can tell them to leave your property. Anyways, this person wasn't even an investigator. They were an impersonator. They wanted to sneak around. They wanted to sneak around your things. They wanted to put devices places. They wanted to take devices. They wanted to take items. They wanted to take personal information. It's different for everybody. Okay, to have someone, they collected personal information. They wanted to have a cousin, more impersonate you in court. Okay, where this corrupt judge then, I don't know, I'm just going to keep going because this is for somebody. These people impersonated an authoritative position in order to drive a wedge between your relationships, and that was this false investigator and whatever else, okay? And then these false people, these impersonators, would have means to stalk and the family and the friends or whatever, they would think that it was warranted and it wasn't. Why do you think that they came when that person wasn't there? Putting you under huge pressure to deliver a near impossible goal. They wanted you to start showing conflict to authority figures so that they could deem you toxic, ruthless, and that you've lost your mind. Behind the scenes, this ex is creating rumors for people not to want to be with you. Okay, they were saying that they were married. They were married to you. That you guys were just not seeing eye to eye right now. Hoping that you would have open communication. so that they could continue on with this theft. The entire premise of it was a lie. And now they're panicked because you're not dead. And they fear that these people would find out that they flipped on you. They flipped on a genuine woman that really loved them for just being them, right? Or who they thought they were, more like. Yes. Okay, flipped on them for a ruthless, attacking woman. And cops for finances. Okay, they wanted this person's finances. They wanted to be a part of this person's finances so bad, but they didn't want to leave this ex out. So when this ex came in with the plot, they took it. Okay, but this isn't the first time. It's not like the first time these people did this. Okay, they wanted others to be trapped dealing with the consequences of their actions. Oh, that I read that already. Okay. These people think that they're playing the system and the streets. No, you're codependent off the system. Okay, you lack vision. That's about it. You played yourself. Trying to paint. Oh, this one's kind of crazy. Damn, there's still 4 more. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking as much and just read the damn thing. Trying to paint irresponsible parent has you sitting in that energy. So someone tried to paint someone as an irresponsible parent, okay, and now they're being seen in that spotlight of the irresponsible parent. An extremely controlling father figure. It doesn't have to be a father figure, but it's like the authority within the household. An extremely controlling father figure. Their security is at risk for lying about concerning issues. Okay, they said that they were concerned about their grandbabies, okay, their well-being. Okay, they would say how these people were acting or stuff that these kids would say that were completely normal things, but they blew it out of proportion. They would, grandpa of the year, when their child was not under scarcity tactics or being abused or abuse of power, they were all extremely happy. Okay, before they sent in this toxic love this toxic person into this child's life, they were like, I don't know about you guys, but me, I was like dealing with substance abuse, right? So I was clean for a really long period of time, really happy, just like empowering myself after domestic violence, right? So I was like extremely happy. Very independent, very healthy. Okay, I was very fit. And then all this stuff started happening. So without those scarcity tactics, without the abuse of power, yes, this person is a very happy individual on their own as a single parent, okay? Them and their children. Okay, they tried to say that this child of theirs was neglectful, okay, that they were sick and depressed. Okay, and that's not the case, okay? You've been isolated emotionally, and then tormented in a way, right? Psychologically. So that's not it, okay? If you were feeling like a little bit depressed, like it's a sad situation. It's a fucking sad situation. Okay? It would be concerning if you weren't upset about it. Okay? Yeah, it's just completely misinterpreted. I'm getting like someone has probably felt misunderstood their entire life. Well, these people Okay, so this father and these people of power, they think that they have authority over you. Okay, they wanted to have you believe that you brought this upon yourself, okay, by orchestrating like planned events around you, right? Where it was like the regular person would be like, oh, that's my fault, right? But not you. Okay, because you're able to understand that you can only change yourself. Okay, you can't control what these people do. You can't control what people around you do. Like that wasn't you. Like shit. So they just thought that you would just. They thought you were naive. They thought that you were like It's as if these people believed what they were saying. These lies. Okay, so these people they're like well off, right? They're like old men, is what I was getting. Okay, these people would put their minds together. They'd have like meetings, discussions. Okay, they'd have like, I'm getting like someone would make a quick note about what to say at the next meeting. Quick note. Using all their resources to have you trust and believe that you would never have what you needed to get out of despair, to get out of lack, to get out of I don't know the word, what they're trying to say. Desolate? I don't know. I don't know what they're trying to get across to me there. It starts with the D though. Orchestrated domestics. Okay, so something within the home life. Okay, abuse. Okay, they orchestrated this, leading to unrest and to apprehension of children. They wanted to have power of attorney over their own child's finances. Impact on the single parent's finances is very significant, okay? Withholding money is very significant. Withholding love. In order to control, wanted you to internalize the effects on money, the effects on your relationship problems, stress, lack, fear, hopelessness. Okay, many tactics with all of these well-off old men putting their minds together, putting their minds and their finances together to have you asked out, left out of your riches. Well, they can find your mental and emotional psyche. Okay, and I put in brackets psyche. Okay, they can find it to a place of like impoverished, like poverty consciousness. Okay. That's why, like, when you were feeling like a down and out, when you were feeling like, say, if you like relapsed or went out drinking or like went on a tear or like broke down, that's when these people would feel more confident, because then that meant that they would get to keep this. Okay, that's how sick they are. It's like ran by greed, right? What a deadly sin. So like say if that were to be the case, for example, and you were trying to go to treatment, okay, they would probably make it so that no one would be there to watch your children. Okay, so to sabotage that, because they didn't want you to get better. They don't want you to get better. They just say and make you feel guilty and shameful and whatever else that comes with that behavior, just to have you feel that, because what we feel, what we think about ourselves, it manifests. Okay, so that was the point of keeping you in this impoverished consciousness, this lack, this negative vibration, to call a negativity, right? To keep you in that state, to confine you. Okay, so if you are emotionally and mentally advanced, and I'm getting that you are, okay, they're having a hard time affecting your psyche. Okay, so it's like, even if they trap you in a box, your mind goes outside that box. It was like these people are orchestrating this to happen in your life when God orchestrated them to orchestrate this within your life, right? You got to look at it like get that bird's eye view, that angel's eye view, right? And see that this is all happening for you. Okay, so you just keep standing on your business, right? Standing true to you. Okay, this one's called Pocket Watchers, and they're incriminating evidence. Okay, they incriminated themselves. This is like a past energy, a calculated air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, worked with his homies and his ex to lie and impersonate a Queen of Cups, identity fraud, false marriage, loans, grants, etc. So there's kind of a theme to today's readings, right? A lot of fraud. There's a clone device with various software license and applications and devices attached to it, okay? This behind the scenes closed door theft seemed, it was invincible. It seemed non-existent. These people took your kindness for weakness. They saw you as naive. This tactic has and would have worked if you were naive, if this was the case. Just because you chose to operate out of kindness doesn't make you stupid. I thought that was funny. Okay? It doesn't make you stupid. It actually makes you smart, okay? You choose to live free, okay? And that means to live in this kind, loving energy, okay? In order to maintain your innocence, okay? That pure spirit, okay? That childlike freedom. In order to maintain that, that's why you operate out of kindness, okay? So it has nothing to do with these people thinking, I don't know, you know? It's like they don't think why you operate that way, right? They just think of you as stupid. Okay. Alrighty then. You choose to live free. To maintain your innocence and your pure spirit. Okay, your pure spirited way of life. Which inevitably meant that you were empathic. You choosing to sit and to process these emotions and nurture your spiritual side, or nurture yourself, as to replenish yourself, and strengthen that relationship with the divine. It had you naturally explore your creative potential by practicing your intuition. I guess it could be expressing too. These people are blindsided, okay? They succeeded with the rumors. They succeeded with the false accounts. They succeeded with the fraud, the identity fraud. They succeeded in having everyone be held to secrecy. They succeeded in having their life, I don't know what I wrote here. They succeeded in having you attacked, okay? In creating blindsiding moments for you, okay? This was a fear tactic, right? This another scarcity tactic. But what they didn't succeed in was having this plot be invisible, okay? Because you choosing you and having compassion for self made you energetically sensitive to anything less than. Okay, so someone had an upgrade within their gifts, okay? This person fears that your psychic gifts would have you know that they sabotaged you in many aspects with many connections, okay? They plotted to hurt your children, and they were contracted by authority figures to do so, to have you thrown off guard, right? So that you would be able to stick up for yourself when they went and put this through the courts. There was these people are involved in, like, what they do is like they'll get paid to like abduct children, okay? But like they found a way to like to monetize this, where like they'll stalk children, okay, through like hidden cameras, and then people will watch these children be abducted, okay? And then also some sort of like child pornography is attached to this situation as well, these pocket watchers, okay? So they would like incriminate you through a hacked device, these phone devices, and like bring in like receipts of like text messages, whatever, but it was them behind these hacked devices the entire time, and these people are like able to look into the metadata, okay, in deeper into it, okay? Like they thought that majority rules here because they had people in places of power, but it just didn't work out that way. Yeah, wild. Okay, so they fear someone's abilities, bringing out their truth, so then stop attacking that person, okay? Because this person can't tap into your energy, okay? They'll get bad karma for just tapping into anybody's energy, but if people are going into their energy, attacking them, then yes, the energy will come out and we will be warned about it. So it's like, if you just stop talking about this person, stop being in their energy, stop trying to pull their energy in, then this shit wouldn't come out. But someone has no self-control, or I don't know, I'm hearing say less, okay? Like someone talks too much, they talk too much, like they talk shit, okay? Not truth, they talk shit, that's it. Okay, so this one's called Where We're Getting Comfortable in Betrayal. Where getting comfortable in betrayal gets you, okay? Someone thought it was funny to humiliate an earth angel, okay? This person gets a kick out of others taking the blame for their actions, and they went way overboard because their comfort and stability in finances and getting out of debt depended on this person's credibility, okay? And when they couldn't affect their confidence, they got comfortable with the thought of ending their life entirely, endlessly. And I say endlessly because it's ongoing. It will not stop until someone puts a stop to it. FYI. Endless accounts at someone's life indirectly, okay? But directly, indirectly, okay? Like the people that they're trying to get to direct this, okay? They're in contact with those people. It's not like down the line. No, they'll go straight to the person that they want to directly attack this person. Lack of self-control. They wanted this person ridiculed unfairly, having their peers and your peers, okay, pass judgment upon you. They wanted to have you indebted to them. And they're undermined, poor judgment calls, lack of discipline, criminal acts. This person had a criminal judge, okay, who also lacks discipline and self-control, obviously. Take action to move into an inherited home of this earth angels. So this judge literally like took from somebody an inheritance, an inherited property, and put somebody else in it. Wild. And then I heard mistress. Okay, so this is like a sex worker. This person gets like sexually aroused. They get like horny when I don't know why, like, that's just like, okay, just wait. Just gonna read it. This person gets sexually aroused, okay, by these grimy acts. Okay, these people will literally get people set up, okay, that they're like living with or like having like sex with, okay? They'll get them set up And I'm also getting a cop, okay? I'm also getting a cop that's involved in this too, okay? Like these orgies and shit. But anyways, this sex worker will get people set up, okay? And then literally gets people set up to go through grief and loss, okay? To have them be rated. And then they use fake documents to point blame at someone else, okay? And when they have an innocent judged wrongfully and treated like shit, okay? Paying for the consequences, they go and they fuck in a place that reminds them of their achievements, okay? So I was getting like literally this person went to the house that got raided and got fucked in that house by that cop, okay? And then if it's too heated out, they'll like get a hotel room, but that's what they'll do. Like they get aroused by this. They get aroused by being a piece of shit, okay? And then I just like really, really disagree with this because like I don't think that non-violent hustlers should be in jail. I just don't. If they're not violent, I just don't. Okay, if that's the case, well then why aren't doctors that abuse their power in jail? You know what I mean? It's like it just doesn't make that much sense to me. It's like these cops and these judges are more fucking criminals than the people that they're raiding. Okay, but it's so fucked up. These people are fucked up. This person gets rewarded with whatever's seized from the raids. Okay, they get like some sort of cut out of whatever seized from the raids as like being an informant, okay? And they're also paid for prostitution. This crooked, okay, I was getting either the person that they set up, okay, was a Virgo, or the cop was a Virgo, or the judge was a Virgo. Could be all of the above, but it's just different for everybody. But I got this Virgo judge is in a jam, okay? Being stripped of their rights to practice law will be a humbling experience. And same with these cops too, right? Their privileges, their status, because they value their reputation and their status, okay? This person knows that this earth angel healer will not be paid off. They will not sign an NDA, and they will not take any bribes, okay? So this person's energy demands authenticity, demands the truth, demands clarity, it demands respect, it demands fairness, it demands justice, it demands vindication, okay? Nothing less. So it's not even like they could pay this person off, right? Okay. That was long. Have a good night, people. Love you guys.